Do you want to know what's in store for you the next 30 days? Do you know what energies are surrounding your month ahead? Then this is the Timeless Tarot in-depth pick-a-card reading meant just for you, so keep watching. Hello trick-or-treaters and welcome back to my channel TrickrTreatTarot, where it is spooky season all year long. If you like Halloween or Samhain, then this is definitely the channel for you, where I do spooky themed tarot pick-a-cards just like this one and other spiritual related videos. So if that's your jam, make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up and please do consider subscribing to my channel. And while you are subscribing, make sure that you hit that post bell notification button so you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week. Alright you guys, so we are back with another month ahead reading. This is all for your month of September or for the next 30 days, depending on when you are watching this. Okay, so this is a timeless message meant to transcend space and time, as is with all of my messages on my channel. Okay, so next 30 days, month ahead reading. We have 3 groups for you guys to choose from. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in real nice and close so you guys can get a close-up view on your different groups. You can really feel out the energies for the groups. Have some special time just to do a little meditation for yourself. Pause the video if you have to give yourself even more time. If you need the time, that is absolutely okay, you guys. So we will zoom in. We will give you lots of time to pick your group, and then we will get right into it. Okay, so this is all about the next 30 days. We are doing all of the shuffling on camera. You guys already know how I do. We're gonna have the timestamps below in the description box as well as in the pinned comment section, so you guys can fast forward right to the parts that you want to see. You can pick more than one group, yada yada yada. You guys already know how I do. You already know the vibes. All right, so we are not gonna make this intro too long. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get right into it, starting with our pile selection and then the messages. Okay, so I will see you at your group. Let's go. Hello boos and ghouls and witchy souls, and welcome to your pile selection. Alright you guys, so we have gotten nice and close up so we can all get a good look at your different cards representing the different groups for today's reading, all about what is in store for you the next 30 days or for the month of September as I am filming this, but really this could be for any 30 days that you are watching this, okay? So for pile number 1, we have the Ankh card 52. And for pile number 2, we have the Coin card 50. And for pile number 3, we have the Comet card 77. Okay, so again, that is pile number 1 with card 52, the Ankh. Group number 2 with card 50, the Coin. And group number 3 with card 77, the Comet. Alright, so I'll go ahead and give you guys a couple of minutes to go ahead and pick your group. Remember, there is no right or wrong way to choose. You can pick based off of the picture on the card, the number on the card. You can pick based off of the number of the group, right? 1, 2, or 3. You could even close your eyes and then open them and just pick whichever one calls your attention the most. You can hold your hand over the screen and just see whichever card makes you feel fuzzy, then that is the group for you. If you feel called to choose more than one group, that is also okay, you guys. You can watch for 2 groups. You can even watch all 3 groups if you feel called to. Alright, that just means that there are multiple messages meant for you in each of the different groups. Now, a couple of disclaimers. These are general readings, you guys, okay? General readings. That means that a lot of people are going to be watching this video and a lot of people are going to be watching the same group as you. So everything is not going to resonate, you guys. If you hear something that doesn't sound like you, then it's not for you. It's just for a different trick-or-treater that's watching the same group as you. So disregard that message and just listen to the ones that do resonate, okay? You know your life. You know what works best for you. so just follow those messages. It's also important for you guys to make sure that you are grounded before selecting your group. Do a meditation, take a couple deep breaths in through your nose. And out through your mouth, okay? Get really comfortable, get really grounded, make sure that you do your meditation so that way you are in sync with the messages that you need to hear, okay? Also, I do want to let everybody know that we are real on this channel, okay? So sometimes there are trigger warnings, I do read reversals, okay? Sometimes the messages are tough and you might hear something that you're just not ready to hear, but it's important when doing healing and working with the shadow self that you are not afraid to hear those messages and you do the work that is necessary. Do not come for me, you guys. Remember that I am just channeling message from Spirit. Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is giving these messages to you. That's why you were called to watch that group. That's why you were called to watch this video. That's why you are listening to those messages, okay? Ooh. Alright, you guys, so shadow work sometimes can be tough, but healing is the most important thing that we can do in our lives, and that is the most important thing on this channel. It's just making sure that we are doing the healing that is necessary, okay? With all that being said, I'm going to give you guys just one more minute to go ahead and pick your group, and then we're going to go ahead and get right into it. All of our timestamps are going to be in the description box below as well as in the pinned comment section below, you guys, okay? So feel free to just hop on over there and flip around to the parts that you do want to see. We're going to do all of the shuffling on camera so that way you guys can see the magic happen. Make sure that you stay till the end of your reading as well, because we are also going to be pulling some charms, just a few charms to give us some extra details about your month ahead for the next 30 days. And then we're also going to roll some dice just to give us some specific dates that might also hold some kind of significance during the month or the next 30 days ahead, okay? So with all that being said, we're going to go ahead. We are going to get right into it, you guys. I just want to thank everybody so much for watching. Thank you for all of your kind comments. I do read everybody's comments. I respond to everyone, and it is very encouraging for me. So I just want to thank you guys for all of your love and all of your continued support, okay? Now, I will see you at your group, okay? Let's go. Hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 1. You guys chose card 52, the Ankh. Ooh, so we are going to go ahead and get into the shuffling. If you don't want to see the shuffling, timestamps are below. You can skip straight to your message. Or if you do want to see the shuffling, then just keep watching because that's what we're doing right now, okay? Alright, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 1. You guys chose card 52, the Ankh. So this is your channeled message for the next 30 days for your month ahead. Let's go ahead and get straight into it, starting with your tarot cards, okay? So we have the 7 of Swords. We also have the 5 of Pentacles. And the Star in reverse. Okay, this is interesting. Interesting. You guys also had strength in reverse. Back of the deck energy for you guys. Strength in reverse. I'm going to keep that. Okay. So the next 30 days for you guys looks like... okay. It's a little tough. There's some healing that has to go on here. Group number one, it's a little tough. So we're seeing, right, with the 7 of Bats here, that there's a possibility that maybe someone is keeping a secret from you, or maybe you might be keeping a secret, right? So there's a little bit of secrecy, a little bit of privacy, right? Maybe there's just, and it doesn't have to be a bad secret. Maybe there's just something that's going on right now that somebody's just not really ready to talk to you about yet. And maybe this is something that you are kind of feeling. Maybe someone who's close to you is being, you know, a little dodgy with you, you know, beating around the bush a little bit, and you kind of sense that there's maybe a little bit of distance. So maybe there's someone that there's just like a lot going on for them, or maybe a lot on their mind right now. And maybe what that situation is possibly money. So there's possibly someone you care about who might be having a little bit of a financial struggle right now. And then this could also be you. Maybe you are possibly going through some financial struggles right now and you're not talking about it. This is something that you really want to keep private to yourself because maybe you feel ashamed or you don't want people to think differently of you. But I am seeing that money's going to be a little bit a little tight for the next 30 days over this next month. And it is something that you're kind of wanting to really not talk about, okay? This could also be your spending habits. Maybe you don't want to talk about your spending habits. What are you spending your money on? But that is something that you really have to think about this month. How are you spending your money? Are you being wise with it? And are you properly budgeting for the next 30 days? Make sure that you're budgeting. That's really what I'm seeing here, is just making sure that you don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Don't spend all of your money in one place. Make sure that you're smart with it. Be smart with your money, be smart with your wallet, be smart with your finances this month, okay? Because I am seeing with the star in reverse as well that there's also some potential for you to maybe be a little down in the dumps, okay? You might go through a little bit of a down period where maybe you're feeling a little sad, a little lonely, a little, lost. So make sure that you don't revert to spending as a way to cope with, negative emotions or harder feelings. Instead of properly dealing with those emotions and doing the healing, don't resort to spending, shopping, impulsive behavior, because that's not going to help the situation. Also, I'm seeing that there is a need for you to be hopeful. So if you are in a little bit of a financial, struggle right now, the finances just aren't really there, you have to be hopeful. Don't fall into this doom and gloom. Remember, it's about manifestation in your relationship with money. You have to understand that the money that you spend will come back to you, and understand that the universe will provide for you. And it's about really being grateful for the things that you do have, instead of being upset over the money that you currently don't have, or upset over the things that you can't buy. Just be really grateful over the stuff that you do have, and over the money that you are making in the job that you do have, okay? With strength in reverse as well, we're seeing that there's a need for confidence this month, okay? The next 30 days, you really want to focus on self-confidence. You want to focus on being more hopeful, being more positive, okay? Focus on your dreams. What are your dreams? What are your passions? Doing things that make you happy. I feel that there is, maybe you guys are the kind of person that sees the cup to be a little half empty sometimes. Maybe you've just really been going through it for a while, and you really feel like maybe stuff's not going to get better, but it is. It's time for you to start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It's time for you to really start appreciating what you have, and to start enjoying the little moments. And remember that everything is not about, the gain. It's not about, these big moments. You have to revel in the small moments as well. So really this month I'm seeing is about living in the smaller moments. It's about having hope for your future, understanding that things will get better, understanding that things will be brighter for you. It's about having strength, finding confidence in yourself. If, maybe you were laid off of a job, or maybe you're hoping for a higher position or a raise, you have to first have confidence in yourself to believe in yourself that you can achieve those things, and then you will attract those things, and those things will be yours. So remember, it all begins with confidence, okay? Having that confident energy and really believing in yourself. With the star and the strength here, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your hopes, believe in your dreams. You have to believe that anything is possible. Believe that you can have the financial future that you desire, okay? That's what you have to believe. And don't be afraid to share those dreams with others. Don't be afraid to share your desires with others. That's another message coming through here. If you're the kind of person that's afraid to tell people what it is that you want because maybe you feel like you're not good enough, or maybe you think people are going to make fun of you, or maybe people are going to put you down because your dreams don't seem realistic to them, right? What does that even mean, you guys? So, you know, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to really be confident in yourself and share your dreams with others. Share what your desires are, and then go after them. And, you know, maybe even you'll be surprised at the people that will be willing to help you achieve those goals that you set for yourself. Okay, setting goals. Really, I see that there's a need to get moving this month because you've been stagnant, and there is warning for you to remain stagnant if you don't nip this in the bud right now, okay? We have accelerated motion. We have the star again, you guys. That's crazy. So accelerated motion, you see, so there's a need for you to really go after your dreams, go after your desires, okay? This is again talking about getting get moving, okay? So maybe like start looking for another job or a second job, or start figuring out how that side hustle, how that passion can become your side hustle, and how you can start to make more money from that side hustle, how to really promote yourself. Look onto right, marketing on social media or something like that, or your, you know, local businesses, how you can maybe collaborate with them to support you, support your brand as well as their brand in a team effort, okay? It's time to get moving on a lot of your ideas. You're sitting down wondering how, but it's not about just wondering, but it's about doing, okay? You can't just wonder anymore. You have to go out there and you have to take action. Your ancestors want you to follow your dreams. There's a lot of dream work going on here. I'm seeing that there's a need for you to really pay attention to your dreams this month. You're going to receive a lot of messages through your dreams. And that is spirit and your ancestors really talking to you through your dreams, sending you signs through your dreams, okay? So start a dream journal. If you don't have one, this is a really good month for you guys to start a dream journal. And if you do have one, make sure that you are paying attention to it. Write down all of your dreams this month. This is going to be a very important month for you and your dreams. That is coming out a lot in here. There's also a message coming through here to make sure that you are not staying in your head, right? Don't be stuck in, you know, your daydreams, dreaming about what could be. And remember, right, to ground yourself into reality. Live in the moment and use the current moment in your grounded reality to move forward in achieving your dreams, okay? Setting goals for your dreams, and remember, not just dreaming it, but doing it, okay? Believing in yourself, believing that it's possible, believing in the impossible to be possible, because I'm feeling that a lot of you guys watching this group number one just feel like maybe so much is out of your reach, but you can't believe that. You have to believe that it's in your reach. You have to believe that you already have it in order to achieve it, okay? Manifestation is key this month, group number one. That is what I see here, as clear as day, okay? What else do we have? Eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. So love is also going to be an important factor, group number one, this month. We see that here. Okay? So love is an important month for you. Love is an important lesson for you this month. And wow, I think this really has to do with loving yourself. Loving yourself. There's a lot about self-love here, a lot about self-care here. For some of you guys, you know, maybe this could be a relationship, maybe focusing more on your current relationship. I'm not getting the sense that this is about starting a new one, because I see that there is a lot happening here that you have to do on yourself first before you even want to get into a relationship. For my singles out there, okay? If you are in a current relationship, now's a good time to start focusing on that current relationship. But if you are single, now's the time to really start focusing on yourself. yourself, okay? On your passions and on your desires. So remember, love could mean a lot of things. Love is a wide perspective, and love, part of that is the love for your passions, for your dreams, your desires, your hopes, right? Your work, your job. Do you love what you are currently doing? Do you love how you are making money, right? Is that a passion of yours? Is that a fire, you know, for you, for life? If it's not, ask yourself why and how you can change that, how you can make your career something that you love, or how can you turn something that you love into your current career, okay? So these are things to really think about this month, and how that corresponds to your dreams, and how to get moving to turn your dreams into reality, okay? Start figuring that out. And working on yourself, that self-confidence we talked about, believing in yourself, self-confidence, okay? And we also have nature spirits. On your toes, twirl and twirl until you're ready to take flight. They arrive in the winds beneath your wings and speak through the swaying of the trees. Wow, okay, so this is a good month for you to spend a lot of time in nature. Really soak in the sun, you guys. Soak in the sun this month. Go out for walks. Go bike riding. Go for walks. For jogs, go roller skating, go to the beach, you know, go have a picnic, sit at a park, you know, or at a lake, and just, you know, sit there, meditate with yourself, do some automatic writing, right? You have a lot of dreams. So maybe while you're planning out some of your goal setting, this is something you should do outside in nature, at the beach, at a lake, at a park, right? Something like that. I'm really seeing that's or a garden, right? You could even just sit out in your backyard, you guys. You don't even have to travel like anywhere fancy or special. Sit out in your backyard or in your front lawn, and just do some journaling, do some writing, planning for your future, and really setting goals and steps, right, to help you really accomplish what it is that you desire. Okay, so that's something that I really see happening here. Also, while you are outside, pay attention to the signs out there, because we are seeing that Spirit is also sending you signs and messages in nature. So this could be butterflies, if that's special to you, the birds, right? The way the weather changes, the way the wind blows, the feeling that you get, okay? If you see certain insects or animals that maybe have significant meaning to you, this is also going to correlate, you guys, with your dream interpretation. So focus on natural elements that are taking place in your dreams, and look for those same symbols that then present themselves in your waking reality state, okay? That is going to be really, really special. Some of you guys are going to find that there are some crazy synchronicities that will correspond between your dreams and your reality, right? Pertaining to natural symbols of the natural elements, such as, you know, the weather, or certain animals or insects or something like that, okay? So pay attention to those signs, because they will be repetitive and they will be meaningful for you, either from a past loved one or ancestor who is watching over you, or from your spirit guides on more of a celestial plane, okay? So pay attention to those things, you guys. With all that being said, we're now going to get into your affirmation. This is going to give us kind of the overall energy, set the overall tone for your month ahead, the next 30 days. So we have letting go. Ooh, look at all the baggage that he's letting go of. What baggage you got? Do you have to let go of? Group number one. What's the baggage you got to let go of? I don't dwell on bad things that happened. I let things go because I have enough heavy things to carry around. And also, grudges aren't a great look. So, ooh, there's the healing that has to happen this month, the next 30 days. Group number one, Spirit has spoken. Spirit has spoken. Okay? You have to let go of some stuff. You have to let go of some grudges that you're holding against others, but also against yourself. Sometimes we hold grudges on ourselves. We beat ourselves up off of mistakes that we made in the past, and that was it. They were mistakes, and you're not supposed to beat yourself up over it, and you're not supposed to have regrets. You are supposed to have lessons. And you're supposed to learn and have wisdom now because of those things that happened. So let go of all of that self-hate. Let go of that self-loathing. Let go of those bad memories. Okay, what was the bad relationship that you're still holding on to? Let it go. What was that mistake that you made? Let it go. What was the regret that you have? Let it go. You can't change the past, and holding on to it is weighing you down. Okay, that is what is that's what's preventing you from reaching your goals. It's the weight of the grudges, the weight of the past. That is what's holding you back from reaching your fulfillment of self-confidence, self-esteem. It's the weight of the past, the weight of the grudges. Who do you have to forgive? There's forgiveness that needs to happen, right, for others. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? What closure are you looking for that you're not going to receive? It happened. Let it go. You can't change the past. We learn and we grow and we let it go. Okay, honeybee? That is the lesson. Group number 1. Ooh, we got some work to do over the next 30 days, okay? But it is beautiful work, because once that work is done, oh, your life is going to be so fulfilling. You're going to feel so light, so relieved. And I can already feel like that, sense of relief, that kind of light, feathery feeling that's going to come from letting go of all of this baggage and looking forward to your future, right? The reason you're not reaching your potential, and the reason why all of your dreams, desires, hopes are not coming true, why you can't reach them, is because you're looking backwards. You're facing the wrong direction, group number 1. You're not looking at your future, you're looking at the past. So turn around and look at your future and look at that starlight, that bright, vibrant starlight that is luring you towards something that is so much better than all of the stuff that you're leaving behind. Okay, you're leaving that behind. You're letting go of it. You're not even paying attention to it anymore. You've grown, okay? You've grown so much, and you're too good for that now. You're too good for all of that past negativity, for all that past energy, okay? Wow. All right, group number 1. We're going to go ahead. We're going to grab a couple of charms for you. Actually, I lied. We're going to roll some dice first just to get some specific dates for you guys. Let's see if there's any special dates. Okay, so we see the 8th, the 18 as well. We got the 15, the 11, the 4th, the 7th, and the 5th. Okay, so those are your dates that may hold some significance over the next 30 days for the next month ahead for you. Let me know, comment down below if anything special happens on any of those days. And then now we're going to pull some charms for you. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Okay, definitely transformative energy is happening here, right? Transforming negativity into positivity. Transforming, right, that self-confidence, that stagnant energy into energy and motion, those dreams into reality, transformation. That's definitely happening here. We also see a need for, right, spirits communicating with you. Open up that third eye, work on that third eye and that crown chakra. There's blockages there that you have to work on in order to receive those messages from spirit. Paying attention to your dreams. Okay, we see there's work on yourself. Work on self-love, self-confidence, self-care this month. That's very, very important. We're seeing that you will be receiving help, okay? Unexpected help will be coming in this month over the next 30 days. So pay attention to that. You will be receiving a helping hand. I'm seeing that there's a need of how to change your thoughts, right? Your thought pattern. That's all a problem here, okay? So your thought pattern is really what it is manifesting your future right now. So that is where the most work has to be done here, is on your thoughts. What are the things that you're telling yourself? How are you talking to yourself? What is your perception of the world around you? Okay, that's what has to change. We also have Gemini energy here. Maybe you're a Gemini. We have Aquarius energy as well. So maybe you're an Aquarius. All right. But this is also telling me here that there's a need for communication, communicating with loved ones. We talked about that, right? The need for secrecy or privacy. Maybe you have to open up a little bit more this month about your desires as well as about your struggles, okay? They go hand in hand. Maybe that's where your help will come from after you open up to someone who can help you, but you didn't know that they could help you because you didn't open up to them. So go ahead and open up to them and allow yourself to be surprised and allow yourself to be helped, okay? You have to welcome the helping hand into your life. Welcome it, okay? Accept it too. Don't decline help. When help arrives to you this month, accept it. Do not decline it. Don't decline it. Just don't. And then with the Aquarius energy as well, we have society, right? So I feel a lot of thoughts about society, trying to understand maybe where you fit in society, what society thinks of you. You know, again, there's a lot of that pressure. I'm feeling like you guys put so much pressure on yourself. Maybe you're like the perfectionist and that's part of the problem. But I think that you put a lot more pressure on you than you have to. I think you believe that everybody else has these super high expectations of you when really you're the only one with those expectations, okay? So lower those expectations of yourself because everybody else, they already think that you're amazing and you're already going to do amazing things. So, you know, that's what you have to work on this month, honestly. That is the thing that I keep hearing the most, okay? All right, group number 1. So that is your message for your month ahead, the next 30 days. I really hope that you guys liked this reading. I hope that it resonated. Comment down below. Let me know if it did. I would love to know, you guys. All right. If you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to this beautiful, abundant, spooky family. We have a lovely, growing family here. I would love for you guys to join. Make sure that you share this video with your loved ones, friends, and family that you feel can benefit from the healing messages of these videos, if they can gain inspiration and motivation, okay? So we can continue to grow the family and reach all of the trick-or-treaters who haven't even discovered this channel yet, all right? So thank you guys so much for watching. It has been such an absolute pleasure. If you want to keep watching, we're going to go ahead and move on to group number 2. Let's go. All right, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 2. You guys chose card 50, the coin. So this is your channeled message for your month ahead, the next 30 days. So we're going to go ahead and get into all of your shuffling. If you don't want to see the shuffling, timestamps are below. You can skip straight to your message. If you do want to see the shuffling, though, then just keep watching because that's what we're doing right now, okay? All right, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 2. You guys chose card 50, the coin. So this is your channeled message for the next 30 days, your month ahead. We're going to go ahead and see what Spirit has for you. What are the energies surrounding you? So we're going to go ahead and start with your tarot cards, okay? So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. That's a good sign. And, oh, interesting, the Knight of Wands. Okay. So with these three cards, this is interesting because with the two knights, right, they're kind of like the bookends on this Wheel of Fortune here. And the Wheel of Fortune gives me, right, this movement, right? There's movement energy to it. When you think of the wheel, this motion that's happening. So with the Knight of Bats, we know that that's really the Knight of Swords. We know that Swords is all about the mind, thoughts, right, opinions, dreams. It's all of your head. And the Knight of Wands is all about doing, passion, movement, touch. It's more physical. So what I'm really getting from this spread here, from this motion, is turning a thought, turning an idea, an opinion, and really moving that into action. Okay, with the Knight of Bats in reverse, this is telling me think less. The Knight of Wands upright, do more. And then the Wheel of Fortune turning, right? That's how we're going to break out of the cycle. You have to break out of a cycle here, which is thinking too much, overthinking, over processing, and not acting enough. So there's a need for you to really act. So this month is all about really acting, getting in motion, get moving, and we're going to see good things are really coming to you this month. We're going to see that you can really accomplish anything that you set your mind to. If you go out to do it, you will achieve it, okay? So you can literally achieve anything this month. This is what the energy is. You have to harness this energy because this won't last forever. This isn't going to be here forever, okay? So think less, do more, really live in the moment, really act upon the things that you want to act. You can achieve anything this month. We're going to see what your back of the deck energy was too. We have the Eight of Ghosts. So the Eight of Cups in reverse, you guys. Okay, so again, that kind of brings in that emotional energy here, right, with the letting go, right? This would be about moving on from something, but we see that maybe you're holding on to it with it being reversed, right? This is telling me that maybe you're holding on to it, but it's already happened. Okay, so there's a need for you to definitely I see, maybe that's what's holding you back, right? With this, the thinking, all the thought, all the processing was maybe because something in your past didn't work out, and now there's this fear that's really just nagging on you moving forward because you're afraid that the same thing might happen again, but it's not, because this is in reverse. This is really good sign. This is telling me that, you know, it's you're gonna move past this, you're gonna get through it, and things are gonna be so much better for you, and they're gonna be so much brighter for you, and you really do have a lot to look forward from. So you are breaking out of a cycle. I don't know what the cycle is. It's going to be different for everybody who's watching this, but all of my group 2, you guys are breaking out of some kind of cycle this month, the next 30 days, and it is going to be absolutely amazing. We also have spiritual strength, okay? Strength. We have strength here. So you guys are strong. You guys are strong this month. You're strong-willed. You have strong mind, body, and soul. This is really good. So you're definitely overcoming something from your past, maybe something that didn't work out, something that's been holding you back. You're overcoming, right, those thoughts, those fears. There's a lot of overcoming fear that's happening this month over the next 30 days. So facing your fears is something else that's going to be coming here. So stepping out of your comfort zone, doing something that you normally wouldn't do, and really being uncomfortable, forcing yourself into uncomfortable situations, that's going to help you grow, because this is all about growth, okay? And when you want to break out of certain cycles, you have to do things outside of your normal routine. So there's a need to really break out of routines here and really deviate from the path that you've been on for a while and start exploring what are your other options. What else is out there for you, okay? Maybe eat somewhere new that you've never gone before, or maybe, right, go somewhere that you've never gone before in general, right? That could be, you know, a restaurant, or it could be a different park, a beach, you know, something, to a theater, just a different part of town. Maybe visit like a city that's close by to you that you've never gone before, you know, something like that. Or even just talk to someone that you've never talked to before. Maybe there's like a coworker that you have and you guys have worked together for a while now, but you've never really spoken. Talk to that person, right? Deviate from the path. Do something different, something that you've never done before, something that you normally wouldn't do, and see how it makes you feel. What's going to come from that situation? What is that going to bring to your life? How are you going to benefit from it? Because you will benefit from it, group number 2. That's what I see here. Gratitude, okay? Gratitude. Your ancestors would like for you to show more gratitude for all that they have provided for you. So we see that you will be provided, okay, this month, the next 30 days. You will have new opportunities and your finances will be looking good. You will be looking healthy. Your bank account's going to be looking healthy, and you have to make sure that you show gratitude for this. One of the ways that you can show gratitude for this, light a candle in honor of your ancestors, go through some pictures, some old pictures that you have, an old photo album or scrapbook. All right, if you don't have one, go to mom or dad's, grandma, grandpa's, and look through some of their old photo albums that they have to show gratitude to your ancestors. Okay, pray to them, thank them, meditate on them. Also donations. Donations is a big way to show gratitude, you guys. Donate money or donate time. If you find that you've come into some extra money this month, go ahead and give some of that money back as a way to say thank you to the universe for allowing you to have that opportunity, for allowing you to have that financial advancement, okay? That is important, and that is how you will continue to receive from the universe, okay? When you show gratitude, the universe knows that you are thankful, your ancestors know that you are thankful, and they will come in and continue to provide for you because you are showing thanks and you are showing gratitude and you are giving back. You are not just taking, right? Give and take. The universe likes a give and take relationship. Make sure that you are giving as much as you are taking, okay? The universe wants to provide for you, but you have to be able to provide for you and you have to be able to provide for others as well, okay? So that's another message coming through for you guys. And we also have the owl, wise seeing, wise action, okay? There's a need for wisdom here. So a need to use your best judgment. That's what I'm hearing here. That's what I'm sensing. So maybe something's going to come around. It could be an opportunity, okay? Or it could be maybe a decision you're gonna have to make. Someone's gonna offer you something, you're gonna have to make a decision, and you're really gonna have to consult your ancestors. You're really gonna have to be strong in making this decision, and you're really gonna have to be wise in making this decision. So make sure that you weigh your pros and cons if anything presents itself to you and you have to make a decision between two things, okay? So just make sure that you use your best judgment and you are wise, okay? This month is also telling me that you are going to be smart, you are going to be very wise, and you are going to listen to your intuition as much as you are going to listen to your rational thought and opinion, okay? And this is also Athena energy, so really getting in touch with your femininity is something else that's going to be important this month, the next 30 days, okay? So that's something else that's coming through here. And what else do we have? Okay, so we have healer. Listen as the medicine bleeds through her teeth, a river of mercy blessed by mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. So there's healing that's happening here, okay? Healing for you and healing for others, okay? And that's what I see here. Healing from, what was this Eight of Cups? What was that energy for you? That's where part of this healing is coming from. Moving past that situation, moving on, letting go of something, healing from that, okay? That could be a person, place, or thing. That could be a part of you, a piece of you that you're leaving behind, a piece of you that you're letting go of. It could be a dream. It could be physical, concrete, or abstract, okay? So different for everybody. Remember, different messages for different people. So think about what that means for you. What are you letting go of this month? And how are you healing from it? What is the healing that has to happen here? Remember, we talked about spiritual strength, raising awareness, right, with your spirituality. That could be also, right, for some of you, something else that's a big point here, getting in tune with your spiritual self, taking time out for meditation, for thanking your ancestors, communicating with your spirit guides, right? That could be part of the healing here, healing your spiritual practices. Maybe some of you guys are my healers and you've been absent from your practice for a little bit. You felt stressed. You felt overwhelmed, okay? Light a candle, do a cleansing ritual, sage yourself, sage your house, okay? Do some cleaning, some spring cleaning, right? In the middle of fall, whatever, who cares what season we're in, you know? When you gotta clean, you gotta clean. So, you know, maybe that's just something else that's coming through for some of you guys. You really have to get back in tune with your spiritual practices. That's something else that's coming through here. Also healing, right? Someone might come to you for help and for healing. Be an ear to listen to them and be able to provide wise advice. Okay, so that's something else that's coming through here. Maybe someone is going to come to you looking for help, and you will provide that help for them, okay? So you will be wise counsel this month, the next 30 days. The universe is providing you with divine wisdom. Listen to that wisdom. Listen to your intuition, to what they are telling you, that gut feeling that you have inside of you, okay? There is a sense for some, right, some clear sentience, some clairaudience that's going to be going on here, where you're going to be able to channel the messages, the advice, and the healing that you need to provide to someone else this month when they come looking for it, okay? And then we also have, all right, so this is going to be your last card. Okay, this is going to be an affirmation. It's going to kind of sum up all of the energies that will be surrounding your next 30 days this month ahead, okay? So we have engagement. Interesting that we got engagement, because we were literally just talking about right, doing something outside of your comfort zone, maybe talking to someone that you haven't spoken to before, making new friends. And we also talked about wise counsel, right? Someone coming to you seeking advice or wisdom. So that's crazy, because we have engagement. Okay, we also talked about volunteering, which could also be something that deviates from the path outside of the norm. And we also talked about maybe someone giving you some financial assistance, or you coming into some money, right? Because with the Wheel of Fortune and the gratitude, there's potential for you to come into some money, or some opportunities coming to you. How are you going to receive those money and opportunities? Through engagement. Okay, that's crazy. So it says, today I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. I'll take a new route, talk to strangers. You guys, you saw me shuffle on camera, and you saw the whole thing happen. The fact that we got this card and it is saying all of this stuff right now is absolutely insane. I'm shook, you guys. I'm shook. All right, so I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. I will smell flowers and pet dogs, and maybe walk around barefoot for a while if I'm not inside a 7-Eleven. At the very least, I'll have a day that's slightly more interesting than average, and at the most, I'll have a startling epiphany or make a friend who will change my life forever. No pressure. All right, so honestly, you guys, there's not even much that I can add to that, other than just reiterating everything that I've already said for you in this reading, group number 2. So really, this month is all about just accepting new opportunities that are coming your way, doing stuff that you've never done before, stepping outside of your comfort zone, breaking out of old cycles and old routines, deviating from the path, connecting with new people, making new connections, new friends, okay? That's going to be very important here. That's going to be really big. That's where you're going to reach a lot of these new opportunities. I'm also sensing that spirit and your ancestors are going to be working through other people this month, right, coming towards you. So remember, you might meet someone this month who you're like, oh my gosh, you really remind me of like my grandma who passed, you know, whenever. And that is actually your grandma working through this person, just coming back to present some information to you or an opportunity. Okay, so just pay attention to little things like that. That's definitely going to be happening for you this month. Okay, group number 2, that's important. That's absolutely crazy that we got that, you guys. I'm shook. But that's awesome. This is awesome that this happened like this for you. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pull a couple of charms now, you guys, just to give us a little bit more details on what to expect for your month ahead, okay? Okay. Oh, how did that happen? Okay, I don't know how that happened, but you guys got a number 2. Which reminds me, we're supposed to, I'm gonna also throw some dice. For some dates. Okay, some special dates for you guys. We got 2, the 2nd, the 5th, the 1st, the 1st, the 5th, the 4th, the 2nd. Okay, so like the first week is looking really special. You guys got the 2nd twice, you got the 1st twice, and you got the 5th twice. Pay attention to those dates, because apparently those are going to be really important, okay? And then you also got the 4th. But the number 2 for some of you guys is really special as well. That came through by accident. I'm sensing maybe that's the anniversary of someone's death for some of you guys, the 2nd, or maybe like a birthday or anniversary. That's really some kind of special occasion that's really jumped out here. Number 2, okay? Number 2 is also the number of partnerships. So pay attention to that. Maybe you guys are really going to be making new partnerships this month. That's something else that could possibly be happening. You got the hats. You got both the hats too, which is interesting that you have the pair. This talks to me about manifestation, really making things happen. So, right, taking action. We had the Knight of Wands here, which is all about taking action, really making things happening. I'm really getting like turning your thoughts into reality. When a magician pulls a rabbit out of his hat, right? This makes me really, that's kind of like my symbol for like taking your ideas and turning them into reality. You're pulling them out of your head and you're turning something that's abstract into a concrete reality. Okay, so that's something that we've talked about, mentioned already, that's reiterated here in the charms. We're also seeing a need for manners. Okay, I'm seeing the way that you treat yourself, the way that you treat others today. There's really a form of chivalry that's coming through, of a little bit of manners. I'm also getting, there's nostalgia. I'm getting the energy of nostalgia happening here. So maybe something from your past that's going to be returning, or maybe I'm like an object. There's going to be some kind of object that you're going to find, maybe while you're cleaning, or someone's going to give to you. Maybe a family member is going to give something to you from your childhood, or you're going to see something in like a store that's going to remind you of your childhood. But I'm getting this strong sense of nostalgia through some kind of object that's going to be coming through this month, that's going to have some kind of significance for you. So that's really random, a little weird, but pay attention to that. Comment down below, let me know if that happens, because I have no idea where the energy came from. And then we also see with the stone, this is all about grounding, really getting grounded with reality here, getting outside with nature as well. Okay, so that's the information. And transformation. Okay, with the skull here, I'm getting the sense, right, this is transformation, death energy, of really new cycles, which we talked about, right? Endings and beginnings. This month is really transformative for you. This is all about letting go of the old, and a lot of new things are coming in for you this month, which is super exciting. And I'm also feeling, right, the sense with all of this nostalgia, and I'm getting the sense like a lot of ancestral energy is really coming through for you guys, group number 2. So yeah, just know that your ancestors are really present this month. They are with you. They are working really strongly with you, past loved ones, friends, family. So just know that they're with you and they're helping this transitional period with you. Okay, so know that you are not going through this transitional period by yourself. They are with you and they are allowing this transitional period to happen. And a message is coming through here, something that this is really specific. Okay, so just, take what resonates, let the rest go. For some of you guys, what you're overcoming this month is the passing of a loved one. Okay, the passing of a loved one. Know, as you are getting over this passing, this person is with you. Okay, this person is with you. They are supporting you. They are helping you. They're bringing you love and they're bringing you opportunities. And just know that they are still present in your life at this time, during this time, and allowing this transition to happen. They are helping you ease through this transition. Okay, specific message for specific people. Okay, comment down below, let me know if that was you. Okay, so that's just something else that's coming through. Okay, and I'm seeing spending time in nature is going to be important this month as well. Okay, so going for a walk, visit that gravestone, just whatever it is that you have to do, a jog, bike riding, roller skating, go to the beach, go to the lake, sit in your backyard, whatever it is, just spend some time in nature. That's important. All right, you guys. So I know we got there was a little some specifics happening there for you guys, group number 2, but I really felt like a lot of those, some of those messages just really needed to come through for some people that were watching this, for some of my trick-or-treaters. So I really hope that those messages got to you guys. I really hope that this reading resonated for you. Please do let me know if it did resonate. Comment down below. I would love to know, okay? Also, if you like this video, guys, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to this beautiful, abundant channel, okay? Join this spooky family, and make sure that you share this video with all of your loved ones, friends, and family that you feel can benefit from the healing messages, from all of this inspiration and motivation, so we can continue to grow this spooky family and reach all of those trick-or-treaters who haven't even discovered this channel yet, you guys. All right, so with all of that being said, it has been such an absolute pleasure. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of your love and continued support. I love all of you guys so much. Thank you guys for all that you do for me. I really just love it. I love all of your beautiful comments. I love reading them and responding to you guys. It is so inspiring for me to continue to make these videos for you and to continue to provide content, okay? With all that said, I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 3 now. If you want to keep watching, let's go. All right, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 3. You guys chose card 77, the Comet. So this is your channeled message for the next 30 days, your month ahead. So we are going to go ahead and get into all of your shuffling. If you don't want to see the shuffling, you can skip straight to your message. Timestamps are below, you guys. If you do want to see the shuffling, though, then just keep watching because that's what we're doing right now, okay? Alright, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 3. You guys chose card 77, the Comet. So this is your channeled messages from Spirit on your month ahead, the next 30 days, okay? So we're going to go ahead, get started, see what the energies are surrounding you, starting with your tarot cards, okay? So we have the 8 of Swords. Interesting. The Emperor. Okay. And the Page of Swords. Okay. Why are you thinking so much, group 3? Why are you thinking so much? All right, so some of you guys might be an air sign. So that could be an Aquarius or a Libra or I'm drawing a blank. Gemini, there we go. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So it could be, one of those. I'm also sensing a lot of masculine energy here. You could also be an Aries. That's the other sign that I'm seeing here. Okay, so you could be an air sign, you can be an Aries, you could be more of a masculine energy. That is some of the stuff that's coming through here, okay? Now, what I'm getting from this is you are trapped in your thoughts. This has been a recurring theme, okay, I've noticed for everybody this month. So I'm gonna have to check what the planets are looking like, because everybody's really in their head this month. Everybody's in their head, everybody's in their thoughts. We are all just overthinking. We are, you know, overthinking everything. We are projecting. We are afraid. There's fear that's happening here, okay? But for a lot of you guys, group number 3, you're trapped in your thoughts. You're feeling really stuck. You're feeling like you can't go anywhere. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to move. Like there's nothing you can do, okay? So this month is really about owning your power with the Emperor here. The Emperor is independent. You have to find your independence. Find your inner power. Find your inner strength, okay? With the Page of Bats here, there's a need for you to find your youth. Go back to your roots. Find your youth, okay? Find your inner child and really lead with that, okay? We're like, adulting has suddenly become very overwhelming for a lot of you guys. So maybe that you just moved out, there's some new bills happening for you, you're dealing with insurance, a lot of boring things, job, money, okay? There's a lot of, I'm sensing a lot of adulting that is happening here that is overwhelming for you. You're overwhelmed, you feel trapped, you feel stuck. And there's a need for you to go back, right? Reach inside to that inner child. Remember that youthfulness, that playfulness, and allow that to really take the wheel this month, and to really be the forefront of you, and to really just enjoy the little things, enjoy the moments. I feel like maybe you have to go out, buy yourself some candy, your favorite candy as a kid, right? Go out and maybe that toy that you always wanted, that maybe you never got as a child, pick that up for yourself. I feel like you really have to do something for your inner child here this month, the next 30 days. Do something for your inner child. There's possibly some inner child work that has to be done here as well, or some childhood healing. So maybe there's a childhood trauma, some childhood healing that has to be done here as well. Maybe some stuff that you can understand better now as an adult and realize, hey, maybe now I understand why my parents reacted this way, or why they did the things that they did. Now I can understand them because I'm more mature. I'm seeing that there's a need for balance here as well between the adult and the child, a balance, merging the two here, okay? With the Divine Father, the Emperor card here, maybe there's your father's going to be playing a big role for you this month, or maybe there's healing between the child and the father, okay? A father or a father figure that you've had. Maybe there's healing that has to be done there, that you're feeling a little bit trapped in, you're feeling a little bit stuck, and maybe some of those past memories, past traumas, okay? So that's something else that's coming through here. But there's a need for release, and there's a need for freedom, and there's a need to really get out of your head and heal from a lot of that energy that's been happening, okay? We're going to go ahead and see what was going on for your back of the deck energy. We have the Moon. Okay, that makes sense, the Moon. So emotions are going to be running high. You're going to be very emotional this month, and this is also telling me again some things that are below the surface, things that are deeper. So there's a lot of deep-rooted thoughts, some healing that's deep-rooted that has to be done, again, possibly deep in the past. Childhood issues that have to be resolved, that have to be brought to the forefront. Childhood healing, okay? Taking care of your inner child. Remember, we are all just big children, okay? We're big kids, right? When everyone puts this emphasis on like an adult as if we are now a completely different human being than when we were a kid, when really we're still that same person, okay? And we still have to nurture our child self. So make sure that you play this month. That is a big thing, you guys. Make sure that you play this month, okay? Maybe you're gonna reconnect with some childhood friends. That's something else that could possibly be coming through here for some of you guys as well. Okay, what else is happening here? Ooh, crown chakra energy, working with your crown chakra. So getting in tune with spirit, getting in tune with source, okay? Meditation is important here. Do a cleansing, okay? Cleansing on yourself, cleansing on your house, and really start meditating, begin prayer again. For some of you guys, maybe you've stepped back from your spiritual practice, or maybe you've been confused on what your spiritual practice even was. You've been conflicted on what your spiritual practice was. For some of you guys, that's something else that's coming through here. So this month is a good time to focus on your spiritual practice, what that means for you. What does that feel like? What does that look like? Start praying, start meditating, okay? Figure out, how to reconnect with the universe and how to connect with the signs that the universe is trying to present to you. That is something that is coming through here, because the universe is trying to connect to you. Your spirit guides are trying to connect to you. For a lot of you guys, you're in that weird state where maybe you're wondering, where do I fit into all of this, right? What's the meaning of life? What happens after we die? What is a soul? What does that even mean? So, right, all of these questions is just leading you down a path of spirituality and trying to figure out how to find your own answers for a lot of these questions that you have. Remember, these are not concrete. There are no concrete answers for any of these questions. There's only hypothetical theories, right, that we can try and tell ourselves, that we can only try to understand, but our mind is so feeble, it's really challenging for us to understand most of these concepts in this human state, in this lifetime, okay, on this plane of existence. So this is all about finding your spirituality this month. So you really are going to start doing that, diving deep, doing your homework, okay? Maybe again, this is going to reconnect, right, with your childhood. Maybe your spirituality as a child is not the same now as an adult, okay? There's difference. Maybe you're feeling conflicted between the two spiritualities, the one from your past, from your child, and the one that is now in the present in your adult space, and trying to figure out which one am I going to take with me into my future, okay? Or how am I going to merge the two? Or, how is my father or how are my parents going to react to this spiritual shift that I am having, okay? Deep-rooted feelings. What is your intuition telling you? What are you drawn to? What is your soul telling you to follow? What is the spiritual practice that is calling to you, okay? And then finding your independence, owning your independence, being able to say, I don't care what anybody else thinks about my spiritual practices. I have to do this for myself, for my own independent self, for my own free will, my own mind, my own thinking, my own beliefs, right? It is you. It is special to you. It is unique to you. You don't have to share this with anybody else, and everybody else's thoughts and opinions don't matter about this, right, situation. Only you matter, okay? So just focus on yourself and do what feels right for you, regardless of what anybody else thinks, okay? This is part of your healing journey that is going to be happening this month, the next 30 days. Let's see what your ancestors have to say. Power. Own your power with the Emperor card. This makes sense. So you have to own your power this month. There's finding independence, owning your power, being true to yourself is something that's coming through here, okay? Definitely being true to yourself. So that's really strong here. So are you still trying to maybe appease someone that's important to you, someone that's important in your life? This could be a parent figure or guardian. Who are you trying to please? So it's time for you to really put your foot down on maybe forming some boundaries, okay, between you and a loved one, putting your foot down there, really reconnecting with spirit, finding your spirituality and owning your power in that, okay, your power in your spirituality and your spiritual practices and how that affects your current life, your way of living, owning your power, okay, that's important here. Your ancestors want you to know that they are also giving you power. They are backing you. If you're afraid of maybe dishonoring your ancestors or making a mistake, where you're gonna anger your family or something like that, just know that your ancestors are behind you on this decision that you are making. They are allowing you to be yourself. They want you to be yourself. They want you to have your independence, and they are backing you on these decisions, and you will gain power from them. They are offering you strength. They are offering you power right now, okay? So use that strength and use that power, because it won't be there forever. The veil is thinning and they are coming through for you, okay? We also have School of Darkness, blind spots. Okay, blind spots. So again, there's some blind spots that's happening during this month. Okay, what are those blind spots? Right, we have with the Eight of Swords here, she's kind of blindfolded, which is a normal symbol for any Rider-Waite-Smith deck. We know that the Eight of Swords, right, there's usually this symbol of a blindfold. Similar to with, I'm getting the Two of Swords energy is also with the blindfold, okay? But that feeling of being trapped or a blind spot where really all you have to do is just kind of like open your eyes, where you you're just trying to turn your cheek and not see something that is actually there. So what are you trying to avoid? There's avoidance energy that's happening here. You're trying to avoid something that's inevitable. So really, that's where the power, I think, owning your power, stepping into your independence and your power has to come through here. What have you been avoiding that you cannot avoid any longer? Okay, something's going to happen this month that you've been trying to avoid that you really are going to have to face. It is inevitable, and you're really going to have to stand your ground in this situation. You're really going to have to own your power and know, just know your truth and own your truth in this situation, okay? And I'm not saying that this is a negative or positive. This is, you know, neither nor. This is really just something that just is, okay? I'm seeing that this is a situation where it's just a matter of really communicating your truth and owning your independence with possible loved ones, in a situation with loved ones, okay? Really having to be honest about your opinions and who you are and what your belief system is and certain morals and values, okay? That's what I'm really seeing coming through here. Maybe you are going to have some kind of family reunion or a friends reunion or something where you're going to have an opportunity to discuss these topics, you know, with the people that you need to discuss them with, or this is going to be brought up during some kind of event or a dinner or something, some kind of special occasion. There's going to be an occasion this month maybe where this is going to take place for some of you, okay? And we have crystals and herbs. Oh, what medicine, what sacredness to behold, a dash of healing straight from mother's home. All right, crystals and herbs. So go get yourself some crystals this month. Group number 3, go to your local crystal store, your local metaphysical store. These crystals are really going to help you right with your crown chakra. Oh my gosh, go get yourself some amethyst, okay? I always have some amethyst here with me. Always, you know, go get yourself some amethyst or some purple crystals. Fluorite is good as well for, you know, your crown chakra, third eye as well, third eye chakra energy. So just, yeah, go buy yourself some crystals, anything that can help with your crown chakra. Also anything that's going to help with protective energy to help protect you from any negativity that maybe some people are facing towards you because they don't agree with some of your lifestyle decisions, choices, or changes. So that's also something else that's going to be coming through here. So get protective crystals. Also with herbs, this is telling me maybe look into herbs some more for some of you guys. Drink some teas, some cleansing, right? There's a cleansing energy that's coming through here because whenever there's blockages between you and spirit, there's a need for cleansing, right? Cleansing out those blockages, mind, body, and soul. So get yourself some teas, start eating a little bit better, you know, maybe cut out some of that fast food, drink some more water, stay hydrated. That's some of the energy that's also coming through here, you guys. All right. Now, with all of that being said, we have your final card for your month ahead, the next 30 days. This is an affirmation that's going to give us kind of the sum of the energy that's overall going to be surrounding your month ahead, the next 30 days. Okay, so you have everyone's a teacher. Okay. So it says, everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The ones who give me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends. The ones who give me the hard lessons I sometimes call a-holes. They've chosen a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So today I'm thanking all the a-holes. Thank you, a-holes, for playing your part in making me a better person. All right, so this is really interesting that we got this card with everything that we've talked about already. So everyone's a teacher. Okay, this is really talking about other people's reactions towards your choices and decisions. Okay, so everybody's going to react differently and it's all outside of your control. You cannot control how other people react, okay? All you can do is just be you. You be kind, be honest, okay? Be loyal, be friendly. All you have to do is be the best version of yourself. And when it comes to personal decisions, and when you make personal decisions towards your own happiness, for your own benefit, your own well-being, right? For your own passion, something that's personal to you, like your spirituality, people are going to have opinions. They're going to have reactions. You cannot control those reactions. All you can do is just learn, okay? So remember, everybody's a teacher and you're learning through all of the people in your life, okay? Sometimes people are in your life for a season and you don't have to know the reason, all right? So just, they're here to teach you a lesson. So really what I'm getting from this is maybe some people are going to be coming into your life, or they're going to be leaving your life, and that's because lessons are going to be learned here. Part of that lesson is going to be you really coming into your own skin, really coming into your own truth and owning that truth, being honest about who you are, being honest about your lifestyle, your spirituality, and what it is that makes you happy, what it is that feels right to you, and what you're going to do, okay? Maybe not everybody's going to agree with your decisions, but it's not for everybody to agree, okay? This is your life. It's your decision. So own your independence. Own your power, okay? And just learn from the lessons that other people have to teach you. So when they walk out of your life because maybe they don't agree with some of your lifestyle changes, just know that they have served their purpose and now they're moving forward, and you just have to, right, you've learned your lesson. They've served their purpose, and that cycle is over and you're now beginning a new cycle, okay? And I know that can be hard and be a little complicated sometimes, but that's part of the growth here with focusing on that crown chakra energy. This is telling me that you guys are really leveling up this month, and you're really reaching a higher frequency, a higher vibration. So there's going to possibly be a strong shift that's going to happen with maybe your friend group, where you're really going to discover that maybe you don't click or you don't mesh well with certain friends anymore, and you guys are going to start to grow apart and there's going to be distance. But in that distance, you're going to start to make new friends who you really connect with more on a higher level, because you guys are now vibrating on the same frequency, where your other friends are just not really catching up with you anymore, and they're still down here and you're now like up here, okay? Because you're moving on to the next level, group number 3. And sometimes, you know, that can be hard because, you know, you have these childhood friends that, you know, you no longer really connect with, but just appreciate the memories that you have. You can still hold on to those memories, the good stuff. Understand that, yeah, we had some good times, but, you know, we're growing now and we're changing and things are just different, okay? You know, sometimes we grow and we change, and that's okay. That's all part of life, okay? And I think that's also where that duality comes in with the, right in the beginning of the reading, we talked about the adult and the child, balancing between the two, finding that duality, finding that balance. And I think that's really all about this growth and understanding maybe how you've grown since then, understanding all the ways that you're the same person as you were as a kid, but all of the ways that you've grown and how that's also kind of changed you, okay? Because we're still the same person, but a little bit different, right? Because certain situations, aspects and people change us, and they sometimes they alter our us in good ways, and sometimes in not so good ways. Really, it's all about understanding that everybody's a teacher and learning from those lessons ultimately, okay? All right, group number 3. So that is your cards. We're going to go ahead and pull some charms for you. Actually, first, we're going to roll some dice just to give us some special dates for you for this month. All right, so we have the 1st, and we have the 3rd, and the 4th, and the 5th, and the 20th, and the 16 and the 19. Okay, so the 1st, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 16th, the 19th, and the 20th. So mark those dates in those calendars. Comment down below. Let me know if anything special happens on those dates, or if you have anything planned on those dates. I would love to know, okay? Now we're going to pull a couple of charms just to get a little bit more details for your month ahead, the next 30 days, okay? Okay, so the bell fell out here. I'm gonna take that. We got the gumball. Okay. Okay, yeah. So with the cork here, you're letting the cat out of the bag, okay? Something that you've been holding inside is going to be released. So there's going to be a release of energy that's coming through. Some kind of message is coming through, information, new information. You're going to be honest about maybe your feelings and emotions. Something is definitely coming out that needs to come out. There's definitely a release of energy, a release of pressure that is coming through here. We are seeing that there's also a change, okay? You're changing paths, changing courses. There's a change that's happening here for the best, okay? Of course, for the best. We're seeing too that there's options. You have a lot of options coming your way, all good options, and surprises as well. You're going to be really surprised, I think, by some of the reactions of people around you. Spirit is trying to communicate with you. Okay, this just kind of fell out. Spirit's trying to talk to you, group number 3. Spirit's trying to communicate with you. Spirit wants to have a relationship with you. Crown chakra energy. Your crown chakra is blocked. Spirit's not having that open communication with you. They're not having that open dialogue with you. That's really frustrating for your guides right now. So make sure that you do the proper cleansing meditation that you have to do, right? Get back into your spiritual practices or begin the new spiritual practices that you have to begin in order to reconnect with your guides, with your angels, with spirit and your ancestors, okay? Because they're here trying to offer you wisdom, strength, and power. So that's definitely important here. And with the silver spoon, this is telling me that there's some good stuff that's actually really coming in for you guys this month. I'm seeing that there's good stuff coming in. There's options coming in, new opportunities. I'm seeing that people are going to surprise you. You're going to be surprised by certain people's reactions. You're also going to be surprised by some of the new people that you're going to be meeting. Yeah, so there's definitely lots of good energy that's coming through here. So a lot of the fears are just in your head. They're absolutely just that, in your head, okay? Because I'm seeing that this month things are going to turn out better for you than you think. I think you're afraid of maybe being honest, or afraid of being open, or afraid of making certain changes in your life, but that fear, you have to let go of it, because there's nothing bad that's going to come of any of these situations. I'm seeing that this change is going to be good for you. This growth is going to be good for you, and it's going to allow a lot of new opportunities, new people, and surprises that are really going to be coming your way, and it's going to really help you, and you're going to be elevating in the best way possible, group number 3. So this is actually really exciting. You guys have a really exciting month ahead of you for the next 30 days. So I'm excited for you, okay? All right, group number 3. So that is your channeled reading for your month ahead, the next 30 days. Comment down below. Let me know if this resonated, you guys. I would love to know, okay? If it did resonate, please do give this video a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, do consider subscribing to the channel and joining this beautiful, abundant, spooky family, you guys. We have so much fun here, and I would love for you guys to join the fam, okay? Make sure that you share this video with all of your loved ones, friends, and family that you feel can benefit from the healing messages, from the inspiration and motivation, okay? So we can continue to grow this beautiful family that we have here and reach all of those trick-or-treaters that we haven't even met yet, okay? That still have to discover this beautiful channel that we have. So with all of that being said, it has been such a pleasure. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your continued love and support. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys on the next video, okay? Keep it creepy, you guys. Bye.